Hi, everybody. Mike Series here. I just thought I'd try a bit of an experiment. I believe that the other day, I think yesterday and the day before, we had some training class about how to create videos to put on landing pages from still photos. So I decided to maybe give that a try and see if we can get that done in the 15-minute period that I can show you a video. So let's try to get this done in 15 minutes. Maybe we'll have some fun, okay? So the place that they were all talking about is www.videowinsoft.com. Now, I happen to have downloaded that, and I just pull it up and it looks like this, okay? Now, this is a typical standard, pretty much um, kind of movie maker type program. Unfortunately, this one is going to cost, I believe, $40 for the license, but it's a one-time fee. And I'm not 100% sure that this is a terrible thing because of the ease of this program. It's pretty easy to kind of do what we're trying to do here. So uh, let me give you an example. Let me show you. Okay, so this is how it starts out. Now the idea is that they want you to get the photos from somewhere. So my thought was that most agents are going to be only have access to the photos that are on the MLS, unless they specifically, obviously, they're going to need permission from the listing agent to use their photos if they're doing a virtual open house. So they're going to need that permission. But some may not have access directly to the really good quality photos. I believe that you're going to need quality photos, but the ones on the MLS might just be good enough. There's only one stipulation, and I'm going to show you that now. So let's go to where we have the photos. Now, what I did was I went to the MLS and I just downloaded the photos into a folder, okay, by clicking on each picture, enlarging the picture, and then right-clicking and copying save as into this folder. So here's the picture. Here's the folder that I have here. So the address here is 15 Tumbling Brook Drive in Montville. It's one of our agents' listings in the Mountain Lakes office. And I decided to download the photos. So here are all the photos. Now the one thing you're going to have to do, and this is what I left this one photo here for. I believe everybody has this software, and I'm just going to double click on the photo, okay? And when it comes up, it has this watermark, this GSMLS watermark right here. So what I need to do is I need to hit the edit button. And I believe everybody on that has a laptop has this function. And you just crop it up a little bit and then save it. Okay. And then I'm going to put it in that virtual open house folder, right? And hit save. And then it says already exists because you had one already in there. And I'm going to override it and click yes. So now I've just cut that watermark out. And now I'm going to use these photos. So this is what I want to do. I want to get this out of here. Okay. And now this is the folder that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go back into this product here, and I'm going to click plus, and it's going to ask for where this stuff is, right? So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click virtual open house, and then I'm going to highlight the first picture, scroll down to the last one, hold the shift button down at the same time, and then highlight them all, and hit open. And they all pop right in and they all fill in right in the timeline here. So that's pretty good. Now, the way to shrink this up so you can see the entire timeline is to just squeeze it down with this slider bar here so you can see as much of the timeline as you need. So we'll just leave it right there. So now the only other thing that you need to do with the photos is if you want to regroup them and put them in a particular order, you can do that. Like I would say that obviously the first picture is going to be here. You could probably have done that up here as well, but all you have to do is just drag it and drop it to the end, and it moves it to the end. So I'm going to say that I guess the foyer should be the beginning as you come in, from the front of the house, and then I'm just going to put the living room and the family room and that kind of stuff together, and then the kitchen is going to be together, right? and then the bedrooms and the bathrooms and that kind of stuff is going to be together. And I think that's just enough so that you get the idea of how you can group them the way you want to group them. Then the next thing you want to do, and the interesting thing about this program as well, is it's got music that you can put onto your movie. So when you click this music button, right? Now you scroll down a little bit. Now anything that has this download icon can be just downloaded right away, right? So I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to pick, I guess I'll pick this right here. And I'm going to just double click it, and it's going to fill in, and now it's done. So now I'm going to scroll down here, right, where they have the music line, and I'm going to move this right down there, okay? Now I also have to move this in so I can see the end of it, because we can see that the end doesn't match that. So I'm going to scroll this up, and the end matches right around here at the 1 minute mark. So I'm going to click on that and shrink this down to about the 1 minute mark, okay? And that's that's now adds music to your video, right? The only other thing that you might want to do is instead of having the pictures just go from one to the other, you might want to transition a picture, right? So to go from one to another, you have transitions. So you have this transition tab here. So I'm going to click on that, and that goes here where it shows the same tab. See it? So I'm going to pick one that I kind of like. I like the evaporate one here. So I'm going to just put the evaporate here in between each picture, right? Oh, yeah, that's good too. And I'm going to put the evaporate there, and it's going to go here, and it's going to go here. And I'm just going to continue to do that, right? Until I do all the pictures. All right, now we're at the 7 minute mark now. So understand that I've been explaining this, right? And we're at 7 minutes. So the only other thing I might want to do, go back to video image and import another image. I'd like to maybe get my my signature at the end there. So I've created a signature already, and I'm going to put that in, and that's going to automatically pop in at the end, right? See it just pop in right over here. So I'm going to move this just a little bit more, and I'm going to place one more transition for that, right? One more transition for that. So guess what? It looks like, now I'm going to see what the video looks like. I'm going to start from the beginning and hit the play button. Now that's, to me, that's terrible music. I would probably pick something a little bit better than that, but you can get the idea of how easy this is. In less than 8 minutes, you have just created a movie, okay? So I'm gonna just stop that right now, right? Now let's say we're happy with that, okay? So all we have to do is go to export, right? Now it's already decided, it's already got a YouTube section here. But from what I've been noticing, the YouTube section, now for lack of a better term, perhaps it's because I didn't pay for this yet. Okay, this is just a trial, but that may be the reason, but I'm having trouble uploading it directly to YouTube. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting the format, hitting MP4, and then hitting the export button. And it takes a few minutes. Once you do that, it's going to ask you to register, right? And then you hit continue, and then it goes through a slider bar, and it takes a few minutes. Okay, I'm not going to do that now because I have a limited connectivity. But now once you do that, now you have an MP4. So I'm going to minimize this, and that's the MP4 right there when it comes down. So now the next step would be to upload it to YouTube, all right? So you got to upload that to YouTube. So you go to I would go to my Mike from Weichert, which is my YouTube channel, right? And then I would just simply go here to YouTube Studio. And then here's the upload button. You just click that, and then it's asked select a file. You select the file, find it on your desktop, and it just loads up. It takes a minute or so, but then it loads right up. Now what you got is now you got a YouTube video ready to go. So now what you want to do is you want to go to the KV Core platform, right? and you want to go to lead engine. And I'm not going to do this right now. And then you hit the start building and you find, your name is going to be right there. Make sure it's your name because you want people to go to your, you want them to go to your website when they get to the landing page. All right. So you hit the start. Once you've put your name in there, you start building the landing page. And then what happens is it comes out like this. Okay. And now you have to customize this. So what I've just did was I've customized Tumbling Brook Drive in Montville. I put beautiful ranch style and I customized all these bullet points here, right? And then what you want to do is you want to go back to the YouTube. I got out of YouTube, but let's go back into YouTube, right? And now you want to take your video that you've just uploaded, right? And it's right here because I uploaded it. And I'm going to start to play it, but I'm not really going to play it, right? Excuse me. I'm going to take this piece right here and highlight this right up to the equal sign. And then right click, copy, and then go to the, hang on, let me get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. Come on, get rid of that. Okay. And go to the here and paste it right into here. Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to paste that right into here. Then what I want to do is I want to go to my website, right? That's the Facebook. I want to go to the website and pull up the house. I just simply do that by putting in the MLS, right? And then I copy and paste this URL here, okay? And what's going to happen is then I go back to there and I put that right into this spot right here. Then I change the button to say view the property, because now what's going to happen is when somebody comes down here, this and they go on to, and obviously I'm putting this on Facebook, right? So they go on to Facebook, they click the tab, the video, and this starts playing, right? That starts playing. Okay, the only thing you're going to notice is that it's got a Movie Maker watermark in the middle of the video, and that's only there because I didn't pay for the system yet. And again, it's $40. It's a shame you have to pay for it, but hey, they got to make money somehow. So it's $40. But the ease of this is very simple. So once I put that, view the property, so they're going to be on Facebook and they're going to put their email and cell phone in there and hit this view the property, and it's going to take them right to this, right to my my page on my website right here, right to this page. Okay, so now what do I have to do? So now I hit this, right? I'm here, and I'm going to hit the save because I've got everything in here that I want, right? The only other thing where it says hashtag, I'm going to put buyer _Tumbling Brook. So I know that that's a person's most likely a buyer looking at the visual tour, the virtual tour online, and it's a buyer, and I know where he came from. Okay, so I'm going to hit the save button, and they want you to make sure that you record this URL because once you get off the page, you're not going to find it again, right? So you close that, and then you take this entire thing, hit the copy button. Now you want to go to your business page in Facebook, come down to the post, right? And paste that in there, right? And now it's fetching the photo. Once it's got the photo up, you can get rid of the URL and type anything you want. Visit my virtual tour, visit my virtual open house, and if you're interested in taking a look at it, definitely give me a call and hit the post button, and there you go. Within 14 minutes from the start to finish, you are done. Okay, not a bad thing, even though it's a little bit of a cost. And I did do a little bit of cheating. I already set up the page here. That takes a few minutes, but you can see how nice and easy and simple this whole thing is, and you get a great looking video. Okay, and guess what? The quality of the pictures from taking them off the MLS is not terrible. All right, thanks. If you have any questions, You know how to get in touch with me. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.